Hello, today I'm going to show you how to apply for the Erasmus Mundus Scholarship. The first thing to do after logging into the Erasmus Mundus Scholarship website, then what you have to do is to, first of all, look at the Erasmus Mundus catalog, because the catalog contains all the Erasmus Mundus master's opportunities. Okay, so once you get in touch with the Erasmus Mundus catalog, as you can see on the screen, the first thing is that you can search your program here. So you can just enter a few keywords. For example, if you want to study energy-related courses, maybe you can type energy. Then it begins to provide your search. So we can easily scroll down, and then you can see the energy-related courses here. So for instance, if you want to study mathematics-related courses, then you can quickly enter mathematics as keyword. Then you go to search. Then it filters what you want to get to you. So you can see that I have courses like interdisciplinary mathematics, models and methods of quantitative economics. And then the third one, it's, just like what you can see over on your screen. So you can also make your filter not by keywords, but maybe, for example, you can select the countries in which probably you would like to study, because Erasmus Mundus Scholarship, Erasmus Mundus Masters, you actually study in at least 2 countries. So it could be that, so for example, this interdisciplinary mathematics, you can see that the project location is in Italy, France, Germany, Spain, Austria. So you can study in at least two or more countries. So after getting your master's program, you want to study, you can easily look at information on the master's program. So for example, maybe I want to study energy-related courses. Like this, I can easily search here, energy. Then I can see it on the screen. So for example, I want to study decentralized smart energy systems. So I can click on decentralized energy smart systems. Now, when you click on the name of the program, it actually do not give you information on how to apply for the program. It gives you information about just a summary of what the program, is actually about. But if you want to apply, then you have to go to the website here. So you click on the website, then it takes you here. Now, when it takes you here, you can easily find out how to apply for that particular program. For example, this program is open for application up until 27 January 2023. And then for students from the targeted countries mentioned on fees and scholarships, an extended deadline has been set to 31st March 2023. So when you get to a website like this, you can see here that we have the program content, we have fees and scholarships, we have application. So you can go to the admission requirement of this particular energy system program. So you can easily see what is needed of you, a bachelor degree, and the bachelor degree can be in science, can be in engineering, can be a technical degree of bachelor in mechanical engineering, chemical, electrical engineering. And then it is specified as what CGPA is required. So the average grade or CGPA is should not be lower than 3.0 out of 4.0 in conversion. Okay, and then one particular important requirement is the English language proficiency. So you can either prove your English language proficiency through TOEFL or IELTS. And then we have the Cambridge Certificate in Advanced English. Is also, you can use that to also prove your English language proficiency. Now, one thing is that there are countries whose native language is in English, and there are countries whose official language of instruction in school is in English. So if you don't have the test score requirement, like TOEFL and IELTS, it is always important to check. For example, here, exemption only for graduates who are nationals from English-speaking countries and who have been taught and evaluated in English. See the list of English-speaking countries below. So it is important to go and check the English-speaking countries. So you can see the English-speaking countries: Canada, Ghana, Ireland, Kenya, Malawi. So if your country is in this particular list, then it means that you already qualify for the English language proficiency. Okay, you don't need to submit English proficiency test score, but you can either upload an English language proficiency certificate from your university. All right, so these requirements are very important. Now, you can actually check the selection procedure. Okay, how will the committee actually look at your document and then grade you? By doing so, how are you going to get selected? So you can see that the score for the selection is actually 100 points, and your degree field of study will be a maximum of 45. Your recommendation letters will be graded by a maximum of 20. Then your motivation letter, your work experience, professional academic potential will be 25. Then your English language proficiency will be 10, which is a maximum of what? Maximum score of 100. So this is how your selection procedure will be. So it is important to have a good academics, to write up a very strong motivation letter. Okay, now we know the requirement and the selection procedure. Now, what is the next thing? The next thing is that you can now apply for the program. So you go to application platform here, application platform. So we can easily click on this link to go to the application platform. So this is where you actually apply for the program in the Erasmus Mundus Joint Master's Degree Scholarship. So here you can see when applications start. The application started on the 3rd October 2022. Then the application deadline will be 27th January 2023. So it's also important to know the times. So you can then go to apply now, or you can go to more information. So you can go to apply now. Now here under apply now, if you are a new applicant, you can create an account. You can scroll down. You can create an account here, or you can go to register here on the right. So by going to create an account, you can then fill your details here. Then you go to accept. Then you can now register. Okay, you register, you log in, then you start the application procedure. Now, what is actually important is that you need to know the document you have to upload. Okay, so generally, these are the important documents for Erasmus Mundus Joint Master's Degree Scholarship. We have, the documents have been divided into two. We have mandatory document and we have other document. So these are mandatory document and these are other document. The mandatory document, you have to provide a letter of motivation. Now, remember that your document will be graded in the selection procedure. So you need to put in a very strong motivation. Why do you want to study that particular program you selected within the Erasmus Mundus Scholarship? How are you going to contribute to the program? What work experience and professional experiences are you bringing on within that particular program? So you need to explain all these to get a maximum point to be selected. Now, your degree certificate must be very strong. If your certificate is not in English or within any of the program countries, then you have to translate your degree certificate, your transcript as well. But your transcript and degree certificate are in English, then you don't need any translation. But if they are not, then you need to translate them into English or any of the program countries. You have to check the program countries on the website. Proof of English proficiency. This one, there are so many ways of proving that. You can use test scores like TOEFL, IELTS, and then the Cambridge test score. Moreover, if you don't have this test score and you are a native of an English-speaking country, or you studied in an institution where the primary level of instruction was in English, you can provide an English language certificate. But you need to always check the website. You need to prove your place of residence. This is very important. How you're going to prove your place of residence is always at the website when you are checking the admission requirement for each program. Your CV must be in Europass format, a maximum of 2 pages, normally required. Always check the requirement on the website. You can also go to the Europass website to know how to make your CV in Europass. A copy of your valid passport. So these are mandatory documents. On the other hand, the documents that are not mandatory but very important for your selection process should be reference letters, and then should be reference letters. So you can get them from your professors. Okay, very important for the procedure. So these are the documents you actually need for Erasmus Mundus Scholarship. Thank you for watching.